SICC support independent content creators.
Can you stand the rain? Yeah, baby. When summer's coming, there's no use in waiting out all the time, all in vain. Seeping deeper. I would like to get to know you, the kind of girl that you get the time for. 'Cause when I look at you, I feel something special. You're the kind of guy that should take a move on. And if I don't let you know, then I won't be for real. I could be wrong, but feel like something good keeps going on. Or I see it wrong, then it becomes so true. There ain't no other, maybe it's only you.
Okay. And good morning, you guys. Okay. I hope you guys got your rest and your bright eyes and bushy tails, but welcome. Hello. I have maybe it's gonna be a quick address, who knows? But I did drop the link. If anyone wanted to click on it or bite at it, okay. For anything, not just for what I'm gonna speak about. In a recent live that I did, it was addressing the first 2 hours and 15 minutes of a live that went on over at Carey's block on Carey Street. I'm talking about Very Carey. So after that, I had the time, I got the time. So I did afterwards, after I did that live, I did go back to the live and I watched it in its entirety because it went on for 5 hours and 8 minutes. Okay. So I picked up where I left off. And I ran into something and it kind of reminded me. Okay, so when I did this live that I'm telling you guys about, Christopher W, the one who I call Pepperoni Boo. Okay, he had came over, dropped in the chat, and he had mentioned that he was brought up during the live. But I just simply reminded him that only can speak to what it was that I've seen. And I only saw the first 2 hours and 15 minutes. Well, shortly after that, it could have been like, I don't know, 20 minutes after that. I did come up to the part where he was brought up. And something stood out to me. And he did say this. So this is why I'm here today. Please watch this. But I have a question for everyone. I have a question. Have you guys ever seen a bearded Christopher W? Because I have never seen a bearded Christopher W. And I was around in the camp that introduced him to the B-side, the original camp that introduced him. So I've been around since, you would say, day one, but I never seen him with a beard, and I've seen him like show like pictures of him decades ago. In other words, you guys, old pictures, and even in the old pictures, I never seen him with the beard. The reason I'm bringing this beard up is because over in Carey's, when he was brought up, it was insinuated or said or suggested that it was some like racial undertones. And the statement that he made or supposedly made, and the statement was "you people," and referencing, I don't know, maybe it was black people. I can't be sure. It was kind of hard to follow. Of course, you guys, what I do over here, how I differentiate the accusation from the receipts. So we're talking about an accusation here. So I was looking for the receipts. Honestly, that's why I stayed in there for the whole 5 hours. I don't do that. I don't watch. Um, yeah, that's not my norm to watch lives that long. Like, but I was logging, and I was logging for another thing, which I addressed on my live dealing with Yusuf, whether anyone was going to mention what was said and the abuse that was thrown in his direction, that was hurled at him when he was trying to be hero. You know, so I'm gonna play you guys on something. But I would like to know if you guys ever seen it like a bearded Christopher W, because I have not in all these years. But this is what I'm used to seeing, you guys. Up and down. If you don't mind sharing this out, please do. If you don't mind. But it's good to see you and good morning. Okay, I don't believe you still up. But yeah. So Tracy writes that's Christopher. Hey, how you doing? Up you go. Okay, I'm my panties. Anyway, my pepperoni booty. I'm only used to I'm only used to seeing him with a smooth face. Never seen anything outside of that. But he was described with having a big white beard. It was like the Christopher guy with the big white beard. And I'm like, wait a minute now. So that's why I question. Well, that's one reason why I question it. The other reason why I question it because I already think a certain way. I'm already hardwired to think a certain way. I have my experience. I don't discount that. I'm not saying that he could not have said it, but I'm saying that I always separate the accusation from the receipts. And I did watch for clarity, and it was asked. It was like, well, what did he say? But no clarity was provided. Nothing was said. So I even question that. Like I question when the question is brought up, and if it's not answered, if a person is being evasive, I question that. So I question everything. I question every damn. So yeah. Let me see. So that's the extent of it. Okay. It looks like no one bid at the link. So I'm gonna be out. Okay. And yeah, and it may be said that what are the terms and the phrases? That I'm a sellout, that I'm a buck boy, um whatever. Like insert your own pejorative, okay? Um because I'm questioning this. I'm bringing question to this thing, but there's a lot of questions to be raised, especially when you're describing a man who I don't think anyone here ever saw with a beard as being bearded. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's to be questioned. That would be the equivalent of someone describing Queen Ken with having all his teeth in his mouth. Okay, so that's to be questioned. That's it, and that's all, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Okay, this morning. Okay, I'm gonna go tend to my food, my little breakfast and shit, and things like that, and snack on my Lunchables and things. Okay, and have my little orange off to the side. So let's get it, y'all. All right. Here's my outro.
I am growing and I'm on the road to 800 subscribers. So if you are not subscribed to my channel, the MF and Goins, Please subscribe. And thanks.